Most of the passes we go over in the fundamentals curriculum are from the knees or from the one knee up combat base, but often you'll want to stand. Standing is both higher risk and higher reward, because the higher your center of gravity is, the more you can get tripped, but you can also move more easily. And so sometimes you're going to want to use gravity to open the guard, because the guard is hard to open sometimes, and sometimes you want to move more quickly and effectively than you can do from when you're on your knees. And so what we're going to show you in this video is how to open the guard from standing in a safe way. So if Ilias is on his back and I am inside his closed guard. Some guys have really tough closed guards to open. Opening the closed guard is a very, very difficult thing. And so we want to make sure that we always have good posture so that he can't attack me. And then, if I'm trying, my base guard opens and they're not working, often I will stand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to gather his lapels and pull him tight to me. I get both of his lapels in one hand with my index finger in the middle of his two lapels and my palm facing down, so that if he tries to sit up, I can just stiff arm him and keep him down. My other hand can either grab a grip on the pants or just stay here. If he reaches for me with one of his arms, I'll control his sleeve, because the first thing he's going to want to do when you stand up is grab your leg, right, for the ankle dump sweep or something of that nature. Often, if you reach for his sleeve, do what you would do naturally, he would let me have his sleeve. No, a lot of guys will pull their sleeve away, right? And so you don't want to be reaching. And so if you can grip the sleeve, great. But if not, don't reach for it. Just kind of grip the pants. So assuming we're able to get the sleeve, I'm going to step up. Now I don't want to step too deep. I don't want to step past his belt line, because that's going to enable him to grab me, especially if I don't have his sleeve. The other side, I'm going to put my knee on the mat and windshield wiper my foot out so that my toes come on the mat. One more time. See how my knee becomes a pivot point and I come out? That enables me to easily get up without using a lot of strength. Now I'm going to drag him to the right, connecting my elbow to my knee. I always want to connect my elbow to my knee because it takes away space that he might use to attack me, and it also means that I have a nice base to be in. At this point, I'm going to let go of one of the collars and roll into like the bully grip. So now if Ilias tries to move me around, really difficult. I can let go of the sleeve now, and my hand comes to the inside of the knee. You don't want to use the hand when you're on the mat, but when you're standing, it's okay, for reasons I'll explain next. And I push his knee down as I move my hips back. At this point, I just get my knee in the middle and pass however I want. We'll show some standing passes in a second. So let's do that again with a couple more details. Nice posture. My eyes are about 15 degrees above the horizon, my spine is straight. I'm going to grab his two lapels, pull them tight to me. My one hand gathers the lapels, my index finger in the middle, my palm is down. If I can get his sleeve, terrific. If I can't get his sleeve, if he's keeping it away from me, I will either grip his pants and put my hand on his hip, or I will just leave my hand in space ready to defend. Now the first leg is just going to step up as I put my weight onto him. But the thing is, could I step up with this other leg? Yes, but it requires a little bit of effort. And now I'm vulnerable to the ankle dump. Ilias can just grab both of my ankles. So what I like to do instead is just post on my knee. You see how my toes are not on the mat at all? It's because I'm pivoting on my knee. Now the toes come onto the mat. We should come up very easily. Connect the elbow to the knee, push this down. Now if we were on the mat, we would use the entirety of our forearm to push down, because we don't want to get triangled. But if I'm standing here with really good posture and Ilias tries to triangle me, it's really, really hard. So it's less dangerous. So you use your hand, move your body back. Now we just want to control inside space. If often I'll just come to this position, which they call headquarters, or you can back off and do a different kind of pass. That's how we open the guard from standing. Advantages to open the guard from standing. You use gravity. It's a lot harder for him to hold on with just his ankles as you're standing up, and now you have mobility. So very important to learn how to open the guard in both ways. Once we have the guard open from standing, we can choose what to do. If we're in a self-defense situation, maybe we try to get away. In a sport, jiu-jitsu, or MMA situation, we'll try to pass the guard, and I'll show a couple of standing passes